King Charles has put out some moving videos today as him and Queen Camilla joined World War II veterans for a remembrance service, of course, to mark the 80th anniversary of VJ Day, Victory over Japan. Some 33 men, now aged between 96 and 105 years old, who served in the military in the Far East and the Pacific Theatre, were the guests of honour at the National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire today, where the King and Queen attended these ceremonies. Wreaths were laid by the King and Queen before a flypast by the Red Arrows, and of course the traditional 2-minute silence, the national 2-minute silence, and the event also heard moving accounts from veterans and civilians caught up in the war. And I'll play for you in a moment a moving audio message in which the King hailed the courage and sacrifice of the veterans. VJ Day, or Victory over Japan Day, is commemorated on the 15th of August each year, and this year it is the 80th anniversary, marking the date in 1945, of course, when Japan surrendered to the Allied forces, bringing an official end to World War II after nearly 6 years. Of course, Japan fought on a bit longer than Germany did, and so there are two separate days as VE Day, Victory in Europe, and VJ Day, Victory over Japan. Now, as I said, there were some moving accounts from veterans, and actress Celia Imrie actually narrated some of the story of the war in the Far East at the service today, organised by the Royal British Legion, as the experiences of those who took part were told in person and through films shown on screens that they had set up at the Arboretum. There were lots of tributes, and the Queen actually appeared in this really moving moment to wipe away a tear as veteran Yava Abbas, who was originally from India, went briefly off script to, quote, "salute my brave king who is here with his beloved queen in spite of the fact that he is under treatment for cancer." And as I say, that was an off-script moment and very, very moving indeed. He is 105 years old, that man, and he hoped that it would bring comfort that he had been free of cancer for 25 years, kind of sharing a moment there with the King and Queen. And the Queen apparently here in the picture, I'll put it up on screen, she is wiping away a tear here, so a very moving moment indeed. I just thought I'd cover some of these moments, and I'll play the audio message that King Charles put out earlier now for you to listen to. Here it is.
The King reflected on the moment 80 years ago that his grandfather, King George VI, announced to the nation and the Commonwealth that the war was over.
For the millions of families gathered around their wireless sets, and for their loved ones still serving far from home, it was the message a battle-weary world had long prayed for. "The war is over," declared my grandfather, King George VI, in his address to the nation and Commonwealth on VJ Day 80 years ago today. 4 short words after 6 long years of bloodshed, fear, and suffering. Seldom can a simple message have resonated with such a potent mix of relief, celebration, and sorrow for those who never lived to see the glow of freedom's new dawn. On this day of profound remembrance, I speak to you in that same spirit of commemoration and celebration, as we honour anew all those whose service and sacrifice saw the forces of liberty prevail.
So overall, a very moving day commemorating 80 years since VJ Day, Victory over Japan. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.